effect.
Hey everybody, it's NiftyBC here with the NFT CIRCUS, the Friday editions. Thank God it's Friday. We got through another week of this crazy crypto business we're all in. Today we have a full house once again with our co-hosts TC, Mello, and Crackers all helping me out. And then we have Jake and Jack from Mammoth Mythics. And we have tarot cards here to talk about their collections as well. I wanted to start off, first of all, for all the people in the YouTube chat that are watching. You can join in on the giveaways that we're doing by typing in hashtag M.O.R.B.S into the comments of the YouTube chat. This is also streaming on Twitter. So if you're over on Twitter, hop over to the YouTube version of this, type in M.O.R.B.S so that at least you're entered into the giveaways. All right. And if you're there, please like and subscribe if you've been liking these streams. Keeps us going. All right. So anyway, the first giveaway is going to be, so everybody knows, it's going to be a codename Satoshi NFT from M.O.R.B.S. That will be the first giveaway. So go ahead and get your hashtag M.O.R.B.S in there. Other news, really quick, guys, is wax is all over the place. It's going up, it's going down, but it's staying above 70 cents. So that's a really good sign.
That's a good sign. That's a really good sign.
It didn't slam. I thought it was going to slam below 50, but it didn't. It's staying around 70. So
it can go way down if it wants to.
Yeah.
I'll see that. And here comes TC with his positiveness.
TC wants to buy back in. He wants to load up.
Sell. Everybody sell.
That's right. TC.
Someone's saying Coinbase is looking at it, or there's rumors.
Really? Oh, that would be great, man.
Well, they're after taking crypto.com.
Yep.
So I mean, they are looking
solid. And Binance, they have Binance as well. Binance Europe, I think, not US, but.
No, you don't have half the features we do. Sadly.
And MoonPay works with that too. MoonPay works pretty good with that as well. That SafePay or MoonPay or whatever, you can do it right actually in the wallet, the Wax wallet. So.
Well, Binance you can buy in Wax and transfer straight to Wax wallet fairly quick. It's actually quite handy as well. But I don't know what features you actually have because the American government like to restrict certain things.
Yeah. Yeah. But, so we'll hope Wax will do something here by the end of the year. Let's see if it breaks $1. I think all of us are waiting to see what happens. So first of all, I wanted to get to Mammoth Mythics because they are on the other side of the pond, as they say, and it's late over there, and we wanted to talk about their amazing project. Now it's getting all tantric up in here, so tell me what's happening with this amazing project. Tell me about it, guys.
Do you want to lead, Jake, or do you want me to go?
Go ahead, guys. Take the floor.
Right. Okay, guys. So, so Mammoth Mythics is going to be a cross-chain platform eventually.
Nice.
So, but we wanted to come in onto Wax because one, we got in through working on Wax anyway, and we really like the way it's set up with the pack creations and stuff like that. I know there's a big craze at the minute with the one-of-ones as such that you see on the platforms. But with the actual packs that you can create on, say, Nifty blocks and stuff like this, it's a really good entry point. And we love the fact that you can mess around with it with the smart contracts. And we've actually backed our first collection with something called the Myth token. So we've created our own token as well. And
is that token on Wax? Is that a Wax?
Yes, it's a Wax based. It's forked on Wax. Yes. So, and with that, then we've also created our own staking mechanism. So that's connected to the collection.
TC, are you there? There's a staking mechanism.
I think I just had a heart attack.
Yeah. So, because we wanted to obviously, as things have evolved in the NFT space, we want to offer as much utility as possible in a collection. So. We really wanted to be able to say, right, we're going to have this collection, which is something that we've not really seen before. So we like to call it a multi-layered technology collection. So you've got the backgrounds, then you've got the positions, and you've got the characters. And we went down the Kama Sutra line because you can mess around with it quite a lot. And it's quite, we didn't want to go for like graphical style. We wanted to keep it, very PC and make it sort of more memey and fun that way. And like mess around with the animations and really put a lot of detail into the backgrounds.
Yeah.
So that's sort of basically how the Karma sticker came along. Jake and I, you know, maybe 6 months ago, sat down and sort of thought, this is a really cool thing that we haven't seen yet. And then with the staking mechanism and with the blending options that we've got coming out in the future, we're going to do like an animated storyline connected to it. Great. And that will then lead to the play to earn game that we're developing at the moment as well. So,
yeah. Now, so who's the artist in this? How's the team work out here?
Right. So this works as we have our own artist. We've been able to, we found him through basically just looking online, looking at places that we wanted to promote new artists in the space. So we want to create something like a talent hub eventually. Right. And this artist specifically is called Soapy Grenade, and he's from Botswana. Yeah, he's such a good guy as well. He's been very helpful, and we've hit a lot of roadblocks and stuff because of all the different layers on top of each of the cards that you can see. But he's been great every step of the way. Yeah, he's we're actually trying to, with the blending and stuff that we've got, he's very forward with that, and he's, we sort of let him lead with a lot of the creation of it too. So nice. Yes, it's mine and Jake's idea, but a lot of the art that you see has come from the inspiration of our artists. So
that's great.
Quite happy with all that as well.
And then how's the gaming going to work? Is that going to be an online game? Are you going to make it an app? How are you guys going to be working that out?
Well, the thing is, with the development side of that, we want to try and sort of make sure it's sort of on the like a web design based to start with. But as it progresses, we might be able to make an app for that in the future. But I think with starting out, it's going to be a better way to do it, where it's sort of, you can be on Wax, you can have a look at your collection, and then you can move straight to the web link and play from there. So that's probably the best way we're going to.
What's your idea for the game? Can you give us a little bit of a hint of
what
you guys have in mind? Or are you keeping that secret?
Oh, just a little hint.
That's dead secret, I'm afraid. That's the only thing that we're not willing to discuss right now. But because we want to do it in phases, and obviously we really want to push this into our Discord. We've got such a great community in the Discord.
Do you have your Discord? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here, I have it right here.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we have an amazing Discord.
The other thing, guys, is that we don't want to. Obviously, we actually launched as a business technically back in May this year. We don't want to be like one of these projects and one of these NFT businesses that just rushes things. So that's going to be the same with the game. We'll be completely transparent in that it's not quite there yet. And there's a few tweaks that are obviously going to be done over time. And we won't be sort of releasing anything until it's absolutely spot on.
That's great. And awesome. I'd rather hear that because, that we were talking about that on the last show. There's been a lot of rug pulls and things that come too fast, moving too quick. They're getting way too many big numbers, way too quick. It's too fishy, and then they walk, and they leave everyone hanging. I'd much rather work and be part of communities that are growing, that have sustainability, So I think that's really where we got to start looking now too.
Well, that's why, like, me and Jake we've done our own videos and stuff, and we've put these into the Discord and on our Twitter as well, because we are all about that transparency. Yeah. You've hit the nail on the head there with the rug pulls and stuff. There's so many collections that can be created these days where there might be the same group of people behind 10 different, and it's just a rinse and repeat technique, and it's it's damaging to the whole community. But the only way the community grows and you get rid of these things is by having transparency, people behind the projects and the franchise that Mammoth Mythics is, and that's how you create the trust in the market, because then you can be held accountable. So that's why we're happy to do all these types of shows and come on these types of podcasts and talk about how we're trying to innovate the whole space and move forward in a more integral part of growth as such. We want to be able to promote the whole, because it's not just about Mammoth Mythics, it's about every other project as well, and the collaborations and that are out there. And we've had some of our Discord people saying, oh, maybe you could do something, because we've got the Mammoth mascot, so that's called Humongous, and one of our I'm
nearly sure that's a Simpson joke at some point.
That's well, that's it. With Humongous, that name was picked from one of our community members. So we ran a little bit of a a poll, and that was like the best one. So that's one that stuck.
So what's actually releasing tomorrow?
So Karma Sticker is releasing, yes, at 12 UTC for the pre-sale and the giveaway side. Because again, we're all about community, and you know we've given away 200 Mammoth packs and 300 standard packs leading up to this in Discord quizzes, you know, giveaways. Just because, you know, without the community there's no point. You know, we only do this for the community and the benefit of everyone else around us. So, you know, we've got sort of free launches tomorrow. So we've got the public sale, the whitelisting. So obviously the people that have earned their place don't miss out on any crazy type of 10-minute sellout if that's, you know, happening. You know, they're going to guarantee their packs. And then obviously the prize, we're calling it the prize winners pack. And that will be a free mint as well. So, but again, that's it now. That's done. That's been going on for, you know, like Jake said, we've been doing this for a long time. We've had this going now for 3 months, I think, with promotion and just making sure everything was right leading up to this launch. And this is what took us, and this is what made us stay up for a whole night, like no sleep whatsoever on Wednesday, because of the maths behind the collection. We've actually got a 1-of-1 card built into a 100,000 collection. So there's 100,000 NFTs, but there will be a 1-of-1 card, and that's the perfect mythic Cupid card.
So is your token on
Is that the one I just
Alcor?
scroll by? Is that the one right? This one?
That's the one right there. That's the one. If you get that, you have a 1-of-1, and that is the best one you can get on the thing. And then
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you carry on.
No, I was going to ask you about the actual cards. So what is coming in is a pack, and how many cards are in the pack? How does that work?
Okay.
So it's So I'll. We both get really excited, so forgive us because there's.
No, please. I like the excitement. That's it's better than not being excited about it. That's even worse, you know.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. We could talk about this all day long. Both me and Jack, we have to stop each other because we just end up waffling all day because there's so many things and this because we want to just bring as much excitement and as much utility and everything else. But you know, to answer the question, it's there's 2 packs. There's the Mammoth pack that has 20 NFTs. That's retailing at $25, and then you've got the standard pack, which is 10 NFTs, and that's $15.
Nice, very nice. That's good.
And
pricing,
just to touch on what Jake said there as well, the Mammoth pack is backed with 1,000 Myth token, and the standard pack is backed with 500 Myth token. And then obviously the more cards you have and the rarer they become, you've got your staking levels, which are 20 of those in total. And the tokenomics pretty much work out that through the packs, there'll be 4.8 million tokens distributed as backed tokens. And then over 6 months, there will be 500 million rewarded through the staking mechanism. And then that will be dropped by 10% as we go into the game.
Where can we buy your tokens at?
So the website is, let me just check, so I do not want to get this wrong.
If you want, you can copy and paste that into the private chat there, Jack. We'll be able to post that up.
Okay. I'm not too sure if it will come up because we only sent it live today, the token. So let me just check.
Okay. And will it be available on Alcor or no?
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's
the main one.
Alcor. We know how to do Alcor.
You get to know.
That's my job tomorrow to make sure it is available on Alcor because yes, obviously.
You should reach out to Blue as well to get a list on states on that if you can.
Yeah. Okay. And it'll be called Mythic?
Yeah, Myth. M-Y-T-H. Yeah,
M-Y-T-H.
Now, can you explain the staking and how that's going to work as far as so you get the cards, you have the back tokens, how you stake it, how do you get your staking out?
Yeah, of course. So with the back, with the back token, it just comes with it with the actual pack. But then on top of that, you've got 20 levels of staking. So depending on what you hold as in your collection of the NFTs depends on what you will actually get. So the way we broke it down is because there's 20 levels, staking levels, and we've got 500 templates. We put those into categories, and then basically, if you've got I think it works out at template 1 to 20. Is that right?
25 because it's 500 divided by the 20. Yeah.
So basically, the IDs on our collection to make, because what we've tried to do as well is what is quite hard these days is we don't want the mint number to really mean much. It's more about the rarity of the card because of all the multiple layers.
Right.
So what we've done there is if you get a template that is ranked 1 to 25, you will receive the best level of staking. So like the Mammoth Mythic Cupid card, that is the best card in the pack. So you're going to get staking level 1.
Right.
But if you get the so-called most common card, so it'd be ranked as number 500 as a template, you would get staking level 20.
Gotcha.
So, if you hold a wide variety of cards, you might cover up, 10, 15 different levels. So it's very hard to keep on top, but we are actually working with a developer to have on this website that you can see now, we're going to have a integrated part where you can connect your Wax wallet and you can check out your staking system.
Nice.
And then you can obviously look at everything and make sure that you're getting the right staking, and then you can as well, you'll be able to sell that then for WaxP if you wanted to cash out on that.
And to be clear, the staking is going to come before obviously the game. This is going to be completely separate from the game, correct?
Yeah,
okay.
Of course. That's why we're going to drop the percentage by 10% of the staking when the game goes live, because obviously a lot of the MIF tokens are going to be for the play to earn game.
Okay, so we have a question from the audience from Darth Wolf Gaming. So about common, uncommon stickers, how are those supposed to work?
Okay, so they are going to be again, at the minute we're growing the community, so we're doing a lot of giveaways, but we are also going to be doing airdrops of NFTs, and they will have certain attributes such as blending and so on and so forth with the super blends and stuff that we've got lined up with the storyline that we're going to be creating. So when you buy one of these, so you've got the common and the uncommon, you will register yourself for a percentage of airdrops. So with the common card, you will get, I think it's 25% chance of gaining an airdrop. So when we do an airdrop, we will calculate how many stickers are, taken up, work out the percentage of those, and then we'll airdrop to those specific holders one of these cards that will be available for the storyline blending. Nice. So you'll be able to get, then when you've blended, you'll be able to get a higher rarity card that obviously is going to be extremely scarce. But again, the whole concept of Karma Sticker is incredibly scarce. Even the most common card is a 1.6% chance.
Oh, wow.
The most common card, the most rare card is obviously 0.001%.
Wow.
So
0.001, I believe.
Not, yes, not, yeah. Honestly, my mind's
1 in 100,000. 1 in 100,000, yeah.
Yes, so
you guys have been working the numbers too many hours.
Honestly, you don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it.
Yeah, so exactly, yeah. So we're the whole collection itself is incredibly scarce. So that's the great thing about it. And with the blending and stuff that we've got planned, we want to try and bring that down from the 100,000 cards in circulation to around the 50,000 mark.
Nice.
So, we've got lots of good plans with the storyline, with the blendings and stuff, and then it will all lead nicely to the play to earn game. So yeah, it's an exciting roadmap as such. There's a few things on that roadmap as well that are we're quite excited about as well. So
now I'm curious. Now you obviously know what you're doing. So what other things have you
I
guys
don't know
worked
about
on?
that.
How did you get to this? How did you guys get to this point? Did you guys come from other stuff, or is this
Yeah,
your
Jake,
first
you're leading on
project?
this one.
Well, funnily enough, and again, I'll try and be as brief as possible. But I mean, me and Jack have been friends since college. So probably, well, how long's that now, Jack? Jesus, probably 10 or 15
Yeah,
years.
I don't want to tell everybody how
Too,
old I am.
too,
So yeah,
yeah,
long.
too long. 10 or 12 years ago. But life happens. We move on. We get, you know how it is. And Jack went traveling before COVID hit. And we actually did a little going away party for him before, and that was literally the last time that I seen him. And I didn't know that any of my friends were really into the crypto space. So it started off obviously with just investing into crypto, and then I seen him talking about a certain currency on Twitter. Say, oh wow, are you into crypto as well? Like, I'm into crypto too,
Nice.
and so we started sort of talking about different things that we were invested in, and then at that point, NFTs started to become a little bit hot, and people that was started to coming in. DeFi was the first one at the time, and then NFTs started getting bigger and bigger, and yeah, we just seen a bit of a gap in the market, like what you were saying earlier. About the whole rug pulls and the lack of transparency and thing. And I've got a bit of an entrepreneurial background, and I just thought there's a big opportunity here, because there's so much that you can do with this technology and with the smart contracts and everything else, like, and adding utility. But nobody seems to be doing it, and or they're not doing it right. So we just thought, well, let's come up with a bit of a concept, and this is where we're at. And again, just to touch on what Jack said at the beginning, is that this is Karma Sticker. We understand that we don't have a big backing of loads of funding. We've funded this all ourselves. We're still working other jobs. We've really put in a lot of time and effort into building this to where it is. And the transparency was a big point of that. We've sort of created Mammoth Mythics as the NFT brand, and to sort of at our entry point into the market is Karma Sticker. The industry's still in its infancy. It's a bit memey. It's a bit of a laugh, but there is actual utility back behind it, and we've got a really solid sort of business plan. Roadmap for Karma Sticker is separate to our overall business plan. Again, that's why we've left ourselves open to going onto other platforms, other blockchains, and doing other things, and making a real difference, and utilizing this technology in the right way, but also giving the end user some confidence, because we put ourselves out there, with that transparency.
Right. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at the roadmap here. I was kind of playing that as you were kind of talking through there. I have a good question. Well, actually, Darth Wolf had another question. A backup to the other one about the common sticker gives you 25% chance of an airdrop, and an uncommon one gives you 50. So in case you have multiple copies, how will that work?
Okay, so that won't make a difference. We've actually limited the launch, so you can only buy one on the drop. Obviously, if you buy on the secondary market, we have no control over that, but we'll only ever take into consideration the one. So, but again, if you hold both, we'll take in consideration both. But we won't take in consideration duplicates of, that that one sticker as such. Yeah.
Now, I'm looking at your the Super Blend. So I saw you're doing PowerPoints through Wax Arena, and you're also staking through Our Planet. Is that happening?
We have those lined up. Again, we can't really talk about those just yet, because of the fact that it's all to do with the progression of the pack. So until that sort of reaches a point that they're happy with, then we are able to use their platform. So it's lined up. Ken, like we've said before, this is months in the making of this project. We've not rushed this at all, and we've covered all aspects. So it's about of where we can get to with the collection itself, and then those are a possibility. Again, like with the 25% there, it's all to do with with targets that we've got to sort of hit. So yeah, it's exciting, because that's what it's all about. It's about utility as much as it is the art. We want to be able to offer people more than what they're paying, we want to give them more than that, you know.
Nice.
So
And then you're also doing physical merchandise. You're
Yeah.
going to be partnering up with Manifest.
yes,
Yeah.
oh nice, you got it. There's so many people get that wrong. But yeah, Manifest, yeah. So they're sort of in their startup phases in the UK. So we've been able to
Nice.
sort of create a collaboration with them, and it's going to sort of help them progress as a company as well. So it's a nice little way of entry for
Love it.
themselves as well. So we're quite excited about this because as you can see on the photo up there, they were happy with the fact that we was going to morph the Manifest logo into the, as
The
you can
actual
see,
logo.
the
Yeah, it
mascot.
looks great. Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah.
looking hoodie, man. That's
What-
that's
what's-
graphic.
What's also interesting about that is what we're also going to do is we're not 100% on how this is going to be done, but in some way each physical product, each hoodie is going to be completely unique and
Oh, wow.
linked with the pack or something. Whoever the winner is going to be linked to how they got that pack. So whatever the pack number may be, or their rarest NFT, it's going to have some sort of physical representation of that on the hoodie.
Very nice. And you guys are going to start offering this. I'm probably assuming after the first of the year around. You're assuming.
Yeah, so it's going to take a little bit logistically to work out again because everyone's going to be slightly unique. But that there'll be a little bit more information on that once we've
Awesome.
tied everything up with Manifest. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that.
Very cool, man. Yeah, this is looking, and then of course the play to earn game will be the last thing, but we're not getting any info on that yet. We're gonna have to wait.
No, I'm so sorry. we'll be back on the show, I'm sure.
Yes, you will. We'll definitely have you
more
back.
detail in that in the future. Definitely.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do a pack opening maybe next week of one of the packs. We'll try to pick a couple packs this weekend.
Lovely. Thank you.
And also, send out some stuff too. We'll hand them out to as giveaways for the show.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I was going to speak to Jake about that. I was, well, to be fair, we're happy to do one of those with some people that are listening now, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you want, you can. The easiest way to probably do it is I'll let me do the first draw. I'll do the second draw for one of the packs, and I can send you over the info, or just send me over one of the packs.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
Great.
I can send it that way. All right.
We'll do that.
So let's do that actually really quick. Let me just get the first one out of the way. So this is for the M.O.R.B.S Satoshi. This is the first giveaway, guys. This is from the sold out code name series. And so let's see who's going to win this one. Might be somebody on the panel today. Let's see. Weep 10, you have won the Satoshi.
Congrats.
Codename Satoshi.
Congrats.
So, congrats to you. And now we're going to do another one, and this will be for a Mammoth Mythics pack, and this will be dropping tomorrow. I believe it's I don't know what pack are we giving them. What's going to be the pack, guys?
What should we go for, Jake?
Give him a mammoth pack.
Oh, wow, he's
man,
gone
look
big.
at that.
Oh,
He's
wow,
gone
big.
big. This is for a
Big.
Mammoth
Full
pack.
send on that one.
Wow.
Okay. All right, guys. So wait, let me if you guys haven't already, quickly put in M.O.R.B.S in the YouTube chat, and we'll see. This is for a Mammoth Mythic pack. So this is the big one, guys. Let's see what we can do. Let's see who's going to get the second one. Christina Creek,
wow.
Chris Cat.
Nice.
Chris Cat, you
Congrats.
won the
Well done.
Mythic Mammoth pack. So we'll get that over to you. Just you can get in contact actually on Twitter. If you could, just hit me up at M.O.R.B.S15 with your wax ID. And I know who you are, Chris Katz.
Didn't she win last week too?
She did.
Yeah,
she
she
won
did.
one last week too. I don't remember what she won. We'll have to watch back the playback. But
Rogue winner.
Nice.
go watch
Nice.
that back. Yeah, I owe you one of those too. So we'll send them over to you. All right. So
Congrats,
awesome. So
Chris.
So if you haven't, again, guys, go ahead and enter in M.O.R.B.S in the YouTube chat, and we will do another giveaway here in a second. But let's finish up with the Mythic guys. What other stuff should I let them know about, guys? Should I? Is there anything other than the drop tomorrow that we should be letting them know about?
Well, yeah, we've actually got something we're really excited about coming in December as well, and it's called the Asset NFT, and it's something that me and Jake have sort of not seen in the market yet, especially you know, on the Wax blockchain. And it's basically where you become, if you hold an asset NFT, you become basically a shareholder within the Mammoth Mythics franchise.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so then we're going to be sharing project profits, all the sort of projects that we've got coming up in the future, including secondary market sales.
Nice.
Everyone that holds these will be airdropped every month 10% worth of the profits. Then we've got 10% of the profits going to DAC technology, which is carbon offsetting. So yeah, we're sort of very about the community and promoting the whole space, and also looking after the environment. So that's a project that we're really excited about. Obviously, on the back end of Karma Sticker, but everything does tie in. That's connected to.
And that comes out December what?
The Wax blockchain. We haven't got a date yet, but it will be dropping in December, probably late-ish December. But yeah, there'll be more information on that on the Discord, on the website, and also on the Twitter of ours. So yeah,
Can you put your Discord in the private chat?
Let me. I'll drop it in there real quick. One sec.
Yeah,
That's pretty much ready to go, guys. So again, you know, on the back of Karma Sticker, there will be an announcement on that very, very, very soon. But you know, again, just to pick up on the back of what Jack has said, you know, everything is going to go into an airdrop. You know, anything that we make, it, you know, forever. You know, you basically become a shareholder within the business. That includes after sale market, everything. You know,
and that's including any blockchain as well. So if
you have a price point
on Binance,
it's going to be about $40 probably, around that.
Nice.
Yeah. So again, you think about the prices that you see on Ethereum, just for instance. You know, the gas fees alone will cost you that on a mint. So, you know, it's something that we're trying to offer because we want to give something back to the community, and we feel like the Wax blockchain has so much more to offer than at the minute it's on there,
especially at an entry point. You know.
Yeah, and you know that's why we're seeing these. You know, what's it? It hit like 85 cents, I think, the other day, and I was like, "Wow, that was fantastic!" Because
it's hit 98. It almost
wow.
went there. It almost went to the dollar. It almost got there.
That's crazy, you know. And the thing is, we've been speaking about this for a long, long time, me and Jake. Like, we couldn't understand where it wouldn't get over 30 cents. It wouldn't go over 30 cents, and I couldn't understand it. But now I think recognition is starting to fall amongst Wax blockchain. It's starting to grab that pull, and people are starting to really enjoy, and because it's a completely different concept, and there's a lot you can do with it, you know. So that's what we're excited about, and that's why we're on the Wax blockchain. So
that's awesome. I'm a big fan of the Wax blockchain. I mean, it's the amount of utility you get out the box, and you know, you don't have to deal with gas fees. You're dealing with some RAM stuff, but it's not that big of a deal.
No.
And now, you know, it's as far as like people coming into the Wax space, they're like, oh man, I didn't know you could do all this stuff like blends, you know, packs, all these other things. You can't do that on ETH, but ETH has the business, you know. ETH still is kind of king, you know. So it's a mix of the whole thing. Eventually, it will all blend together in one big minutia of whatever. It will end up there, you know. So
it's basically a marketplace where you can buy everything. Basically, you can use whatever currency you want to buy, which is probably the best way of doing it at some point. But I mean, at the moment, why go pay for a project on ETH and pay 40 quid for Minting, where you can go into Wax and pay nothing for Minting it? It's no comparison. I mean, Binance listing Wax has pushed it.
Yeah, and then you got Crypto.com and MoonPay now. We're making it a lot easier to get the Wax. That was a big, I think, problem before, and I think that's why it was staying so low.
I think, well,
I think Binance has had a big part to play in Wax as well. If anything goes onto Binance, it always gets a big pump. And I think if it hits Coinbase, it'll hit 150 without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I definitely agree. Yeah,
Crypto.com hit it last week, and it went from 9 cents up to 65 cents this week, or even higher. Actually, it's higher. So, I mean, Coinbase, as much as I hate the fucking thing, because it seems to go down when there's a massive pullback in the market. You can't seem to access your account to cash out.
Yeah.
But I mean, when a coin gets listed on it, it helps the coin 100 times over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
mean-
just it's like how I sort of explain wax with people like wanting to enter, because it's so easy. You can go onto the wax, you can create an account within 2 or 3 minutes.
Yep.
You can connect your credit or debit card, load $50, which is relatively low to other like
It's far
Ethereum.
less daunting to people
Exactly.
that are just getting in.
Exactly.
And you can start messing around and playing and figuring it all out and understanding NFTs without having to put, tons of money into it. So, it's only a good thing, and it's only going to get better. And plus, it's very green. That's what I think I really like about it too. The fact that it's green and the fact that it's environmentally friendly. 220,000 times more environmentally friendly than Ethereum.
Yeah.
So it's just on a different level for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's built to scale. That's one of the reasons why I like it. I like Wax and I like Solana mainly just for the main reason that you can scale it, and you also give the ability to small creators. Like, all of us are pretty much small creators versus a normal corporation that'd be set up with lots of backing, lots of marketing dollars. And it's like, to be able to be a small creator and be able to come across like you're a bigger creator just from the image that you can put forward and the things you can offer. You can't beat it, and for anybody out there just starting off in NFTs, definitely get your feet wet on Wax. You won't waste a ton of money, and you can kind of feel it out a little bit and see where you're kind of landing, and then move over to ETH if you feel so, because I always hate when I hear all these stories of people going to ETH and they spend a couple $100 and they get no results, and then they're bummed and they don't want to do it again, and I'm all like, you should have went a different route, man. 'Cause I think.
Well, I actually know a lot of artists I meet have started off in ETH, and they're saying their projects are still unsold on ETH. Come to Wax, and this project sells out in the space of a day or two. So I mean, it just shows the difference.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. It does.
I actually got burnt on OpenSea. I got an NFT that I really wanted to get into. I actually got 2 or 3, and I don't know how this happened, but I think my MetaMask was unlocked, and I logged in the next day, and guess what?
Wiped
They were all
out.
gone. So yeah, I must have pressed a broken link in one of a dodgy Discord, and I got wrecked. Yeah, that's
been happening a lot lately. They
know.
build these sites that look just like OpenSea, but they're not OpenSea, and they build like a little JavaScript thing, and it pops up that looks like a MetaMask, but it's not MetaMask, and by the time you realize what just happened, it's too late.
Too late, yeah.
And it's
So-
gone.
Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like there's a lot of safety behind the Wax blockchain. It's a lot more secure in my eyes. Again, this is through emotion and experience. So
Right, totally.
yeah,
And are you guys using Nifty blocks for the drop? What are you guys going to be
Yeah.
using?
we are. Yeah,
Nifty dots,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
easy.
Nifty's the only way you can go now. I don't think you can't
Yep.
make an atomic drop anymore. And
Yeah, it's fucking atomic. Sorry.
Oh, you
needed
can't, you
so if you had anything staked in your atomic RAM before they did that change, most likely it's just sitting there and you can unstake it because it's not going anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you have the Nifty RAM and then you have the atomic RAM.
Right.
So I went back and I unstaked a bunch of old RAM that I had. It was like
Right.
$400 worth of stuff.
Damn. What? I'm going to have to go back and check out
Well,
what
I
got staked there.
had stuffed a bunch in, I had just like put
Yeah,
a bunch
same
in there
here,
for all
man.
my collections. I had 3 collections, so I went through and cleaned it out and just moved it to my Nifty RAM. But
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
what's
Miggy.
up, guys? Sorry, I was
What's
late.
up,
I was
Miggy?
getting
How's it going,
cinnamon
Miggy?
rolls. What's up?
Good, man. It's good. We were
Biggie, what's the story with Wax Wallet 2? Or do you know anything about that?
Cloud 2.0 or whatever.
Yeah, what's the story with that? Does that change the rules on how you have to do your RAM? Because it's only basically, if you're only dropping 10 NFTs per day, it's free. If you're dropping any more than that, you have to stake. That's what they...
As of right now, I mean, before you could do anything, you immediately have to stake CPU and RAM just to even have access to just one single NFT.
Oh yeah, no, but no, they're saying it's changing now in Wax Wallet 2. That was one of the things they're trying to make.
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I know they're changing their tokenomics and they're adding new things with the new cloud wallet. But honestly, man, I've been really busy. Like that's a detail I haven't really had a chance to look into yet. But we
How
are.
do you get rid of Atomic Hub?
We're gonna be. Well, I don't think they'll ever get rid of Atomic Hub because it's still like their basic API platform, and like you have to make the templates on Atomic Hub before you can engage them on Nifty blocks. So I think it's gonna be a base for that marketplace. But we'll be talking with and working with the Wax blockchain team probably pretty soon. We met them at NFT NYC recently.
Nice.
We've been in communication with them. They're going to be at DecentraCon here in Miami.
Cool.
So we're
when is that,
like,
Iggy? When is DecentraCon?
Starts on the 30th or the 29th.
30th. Okay.
Yeah. Then it's like a 2-3 day event. Then Art Basel's after that. NFT Basel's same day as the first day of DecentraCon. But we'll be meeting up. William Quigley will be coming to Miami. So hopefully we'll get a connect and really get support from the actual team to really bring more people into the wax space. So I'm super excited.
That's super cool, man.
Wax gang.
Totally.
But yeah, appreciate you having me on, guys. It was cool hearing about the project y'all have. I appreciate all the effort into the going above and beyond just the project into like real life engagement, because I think that's what's going to create sustainability, right? Like we have a lot of projects that are out here, even if they're doing well now, most likely they're not sustainable because they're not really doing anything to contribute back into like real world space. So cool, man. I'll definitely look forward to all that coming up.
That's cool. And real quick, Miggy, we sold out today, man. So this was Miggy's
that's
model.
so cool.
So if you're watching right now, if you scan that little QR code, it'll give you an AR augmented reality experience in your phone.
Yeah, bro, that's so cool. You're a freaking genie, man. Like I had that. It was cool. I had that chilling on the desk with me the other day on that video that I showed you. It's cool. Dope, man. You do, you do killer work.
Yeah, I was stoked, man. This thing sold out like in a minute, so I was pretty stoked. So we have more coming next week, and I think the next one's going to be Joyo the Bagman from the Wax Gang series. So I'm going to use some of the Wax Gang characters, and Mello is going to be doing a board as well. We're collabing on one, and I think he'll.
Nice.
Almost finished that.
Oh, really? You're close, huh?
Yeah.
See, that's how Mello works. Mello works like so fast, man. Yesterday he did a cool sketch on Wednesday show. It was pretty cool. Anyway,
that's cool.
So before we get going, let me go to tarot cards really quick, man, because I wanted to talk to tarot cards. I want to know more about what you're up to here, man. So it looks like you got involved with a lot of cool, like B-movie kind of horror film kind of stuff, right? And this is all licensed, and you got Full Moon features, which is Full Moon. I remember Full Moon back in the 90s when I lived in Los Angeles. They did a ton of like horror films and like trauma type stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about this. How did you get involved? How does this all come about?
I mean, that's definitely our market right there. My name is Previn. I run tarot cards. Pretty much do all aspects of it. So we can talk about that as we go. Yeah. But tarot cards started out as a physical product back in like 2004, and I actually printed cards, packs and all that stuff, signatures in them. Did that for maybe like 5 years, and then kind of just died down. And then when Topps went digital with their Star Wars app and the wrestling apps and all that stuff, I saw that. I played around their mechanics, and I basically relaunched tarot cards again as a digital app. And this was about 2017. So we ran that until this past year, where I got into the NFT space. And I chose wax because, as you know, Topps was using wax for a while. Right. So a lot of my user base from the digital side was from Topps. Nice. So it kind of just made sense for me to move into the space too, since we kind of share similar user pool of collectors. But there's no game aspect to it. It's purely collecting, but it's collecting. Yes, it's collecting basically digital cards of indie B level horror films. Sometimes I get some bigger titles, but like the one you're showing right there, Velocipaster. That's like one of the biggest.
Man,
I haven't watched the movie, but I've seen it in the mix of movies that I've, all the apps and stuff. I'm always I'm gonna watch that one day.
Yeah, I mean, it's super hilarious, and super good. Funny. It's one of those like super bad movies that's like really good. Everything.
The era of B-list movies will come soon. I feel it. All because there's nothing good in these new horror films, man. It's trash.
That's right, man.
Yeah, and I mean, you go to the theater to maybe see like 1 or 2, maybe 3, 4 films a year. If you're a horror fan, most of the other times you're basically watching a B level movie.
Right.
You know. So that's what we're basically targeting. What I try to do in the NFT space, in the wax space, is offer more of the higher level collectibles. So like a lot of the signature cards,
Sure.
costume cards, and stuff like that. And I pretty much put just the basic, scene level character cards still on the digital side. So the wax is more of the higher end products.
These are great,
until like a week ago, then I started minting packs. So you kind of right now there's kind of like a mix where you can collect digital in the app, and then you can collect the same thing except like a different variant. Most of them are like motion variants in wax.
Nice.
Yeah,
this is great, man. Yeah, I when I first saw you bring this up on your thing, I was talking about Full Moon. I used to know somebody back in the 90s that was a good friend of mine, Mark Michelini, and he was this writer guy. And I think he went through multiple pen names, but he would write a script almost every 2 days for Full Moon, and they would like make it a production. Like it was just like here's this idea, and he would just kick out the script in like 2 days. And I was like, how did you write a whole script in 2 days? It doesn't matter. It has a beginning and end. And then the next day he'd be like, yeah, it's in production under this name. I'm like, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
But, and I mean like some of the biggest people out there right now, like James Gunn. He started doing Trauma. He started at Trauma.
Yeah, so like, exactly. And Trauma's great. Trauma's the Toxic Mutant. What was the name of the movie again?
Yeah, Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's someone I was trying to land as a license, but so far I still haven't been able to land them. So what we do is we basically release like 3 times a week in the app, and now pretty much on wax as well now.
And so you do have this on an app as well, so you can get this on. Tarot cards, no way, cool.
Yeah, nice. It's predominantly It's a trading card app, but it's not tied to crypto because this was started back in 2017.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm working on an update right now, which I will let a person put their wax ID, which I will try to like tie into some like airdrop capabilities, in the future. But right now there's 2 separate entities right now.
Yeah. So a Raw from Raw Cards was commenting on the James Gunn shorts are sick. Like the no sex porn ones.
Oh my god. They still play those at hotels. Can you imagine that? Right. Like, yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, with Trauma films, you're not too far from sex porn.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious. It's perfect for a place like that. I was scrolling through. I think we were in New York. No, it was here in Miami, I think, and I had my room, and one of the channels was like this really legit porn, no porn. They weren't doing anything, but they were doing everything. It was. I was like, it was so weird, but. It was B-list, I could appreciate that, that at least they're on TV.
Right.
Yeah. And then like about a month ago, I did something completely different. I produced a film with a film production company. So you go to like the category film in the collection.
See films.
That's cool.
We call it Trick or Treat. It's a short film. It's like
this one right
it's
here?
5 minutes. Yeah, and we offered the film as an NFT.
Oh, nice.
So
That's cool.
Initially what we were gonna do is we're gonna go the route where almost all the other ones we've seen gone is where you like sell the rights to the film outright.
Right.
But we said, that's just gonna be like a one bang thing, So
You're right.
we decided to just offer it real cheap. It's like $1 just for the film and like a $5 for the film and a pack of cards.
Oh, nice.
And, we just wanted to get it out there.
That's cool.
Here, I'm going to put the link in the YouTube chat for anybody that wants to go check this out. So
because I mean, what ultimately tarot cards has become, at least in my mind, is initially I thought of it as like, something highly collectible,
right?
For the horror fan, but more and more it's kind of morphed into like a marketing thing for all these indie films distributors.
I mean, you should plug in with more of the indie films. I think. I mean, you got like kind of your thing kind of very going here. You kind of got the NFT stuff. I've been wanting to see more crowdfunding coming through NFTs. Like where you're buying pieces. I mean, even like my collection, it's like basically it's it's basically me kind of creating the concepts. That's actually what I'm kind of putting out there, the concepts, so you can just connect with different films. Put the concepts as you're going, like the storyboards, that kind of stuff, the script, put that up, and sell all that. I think all that could help sell the film and get good budgeting and at least get you guys a good crowd, that's I think it's better than Kickstarter, to be quite honest. I think that NFTs will become the new Kickstarter. I don't think people will even use that kind of platform. They'll just buy the NFT to support the project, so.
For sure, especially if you tie that to a piece of art or something that you can really tag that value to, that your investors, your supporters, they'll be able to have something that retains value, that they own, that they could sell or whatever, trade, and be able to get something out of it. So they're not just giving money to support a project, but they're getting support back for it. I like using, crowdfunding with NFTs, I think will definitely be, but DAOs are probably going to be the way to go for sure in the future, tokenizing it completely and having it run autonomously just with the blockchain and smart contracts for sure. And you could do that setup with a movie. I had somebody, this Hollywood lady in NFT OYC, she was talking about, the film industry and was posing the question, like, what could be done new in the film industry with the blockchain technology,
right?
And she didn't mean like the tokenization of it, but like what could actually be done that hasn't been done in film before, right? So she didn't have an answer, but there really isn't much you can do except for create more types of engagement with the film industry through ownership of assets, like owning scenes of a movie,
right?
Right. It's crazy,
right? Yeah, I mean, that was our initial approach with this short film, is like owning scenes or owning the whole thing and stuff like that. But we basically just decided to still just do the normal route of distribution, basically. So you buy it, you don't own the rights, you just own a copy.
It's a cool way to start, because you could also create, like, how you have a 5-segment movie and you can split a movie up and gamify it in the sense that maybe those the movies come out randomly in these packs and different cut scenes, or this part has 10 minutes of it, the other part has 15 minutes of it, and you have to collect all the pieces to see the whole movie, so that way people get engaged with the film, like that hasn't been done in the film industry before. And that's what I want to see, be like, I need to go find this movie, piece it together, even if it takes me years, just so I can see it in completion.
I mean I was thinking of that, Miggy, but even like one step further, kind of like a choose your own adventure.
I just watched Bandersnatch and it totally thought about that, because you could even implement those NFTs, like imagine putting them like Alien Worlds does. You can put those NFTs in blocks and have them mineable, so that way maybe they activate this mining source and that it generates random NFTs, and so often you have to click it to see what NFT you may be or may not get, and out of that mining process is where you get that NFT of the piece of the movie. So like it could take X amount of time trying to get those pieces, because you never know when it's going to pop out of a block. And so, like I said, like you could have a movie that could be rare because it could take years to source because of that process. I would totally be down for that.
Yeah, totally, man. Hey, you know what? Do you mind if I play this 5-minute film? Do you guys mind watching a film? Anybody up for that?
That's cool. Dude, that's so awesome. It reminds me of the Quentin Tarantino, the spoof trailers. Like, I want to make a spoof trailer, which is like a 2 minute to no movie. And that's what this seems like. Dude, that's such a good idea, man. I dig this. Let's watch it.
I got it. Let's watch it. Okay, so it's Friday night movies on the NFT Circus. This is Trick or Not Treat. Okay.
Trick, not treat.
This is so cool. I'm gonna use my last $6 of wax to get this. I already like staked everything that was sent to me, so now like I like $7 left.
Can you guys all hear it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I've been looking forward to this for about 2 weeks.
This is going to be a really nice place to spend the weekend.
I'm just glad we don't have to put up with trick-or-treaters banging on our door all night.
I hate this holiday. Do you know what I wish would happen? I wish Christmas would just take it over the way it's taken over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know, babe. But nobody's gonna bother us out here. Oh, I forgot. I've got a surprise. I went out and bought your favorite bottle of wine.
I love this.
Nice.
Is someone joining us?
No? Wonder who the heck that could be.
The acting's not bad, man.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on.
Jack, who is it?
I don't know. Nobody's here. Are you kidding me? We came up here to get away from this crap. You need to leave. You're trespassing on private property. Beat it.
Oh no. He picked
I
trick.
don't think that guy will be back.
Oh my god.
Well, if he does come back, he's going to wish he'd never heard the word Halloween.
You know I don't like that scary stuff. That guy creeped me out.
Well, we didn't come out here to get freaked out. He's probably just out here trying to scare some people out here. I've got another surprise for you. I also rented your favorite movie.
Jack?
This is awesome.
This is great, man.
Yeah. It's really well done, man.
Yeah.
Great,
well
Yeah.
high quality camera, good lighting. Like this is good.
Yeah, I mean the filmmakers we used, Lawford County, Jed, like he had like an Amazon top 10 really horror film
Wow.
back in like 2017.
Jack?
So
It's
Jack?
good.
This isn't funny anymore. I want to go home. Unpacking my things.
Yeah. Oh, excellent, man.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Really well done.
That was really well made, man. Like legit. I mean, like I said, the quality of the camera work, everything. That was cool. I have to get, like I said, I'll have to get that with my last bit of wax.
That is super cool, man. Very cool. Awesome.
yeah, thanks for showing that. That's very appreciated.
That was
way.
good, man.
I'd much rather
appreciate
know
that a lot.
what it is, man. I love being able to play that kind of stuff, so we can kind of really vibe out what it was. That was really well done, man. Well, and so you were doing more of the production on that. Who was the cinematographer on it and the director? Who were those guys?
Yeah, it was made by Lawford County Productions. I featured his film like a year ago, and we stayed in touch. And he did a lot of shorts, so I knew he was okay doing a short, at least attempting this. So I reached out to him, told him what I was thinking, So we put it together real quick. We tried to be like the first horror NFT out there.
Nice.
But there's a couple like little small short ones, and there's like some that kind of were old films and people kind of released them as NFTs, but we made ours specifically knowing we were going to offer it as an NFT.
That's so cool, man. It looks great, man. Awesome job. Awesome job.
Yeah,
More
it's
plans
so
for more
cool.
of those?
What's that?
Do you have more plans for more shorts, like doing more short type NFTs?
I do. I mean, I'm going to talk with the same company and same production company, Jed. And I'm going to try to run that idea by him to maybe do like a meld your own adventure type of thing.
Yes, that like, dude, that's so cool. Such a good idea. Where are you guys based out of?
I'm based out of Southern California.
And the production team too?
The production team's actually in Illinois.
Okay. Shoot, man, if you do that and you need an actor, like, let me know. I want to be a B or C list actor. I don't care. Let me in, man. I'll do it. I'll do it for sandwiches. Just feed me. Keep me fed, bro, and like I'll do it.
Paid in wax.
I'll drive there myself, man. Yeah.
That's right, man.
That's the typical pay there.
Yeah. Make sure there's sandwiches and drinks, and like I'm good. But I'm buying a bundle. I might buy a couple to give away too, because I just saw more wax in my wallet.
Yeah, so. I mean, we can give a bundle away, as a giveaway too.
Yeah, no, I'm totally gonna. And you have a Twitter, right, for the tarot cards?
Yeah, let me put that in there too. Let me find where it was.
Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. I love it. I found this guy when I first started getting wax NFTs. He was making these music videos, real cool stuff, like real cheap too. So I started buying a few of them up. I think actually TC bought one that I relisted, for a higher price because it was a really well-made music video. His own music, he created his own animations and all that stuff. And there, it was like a legit thing. And so stuff like this, man, like I love, like this is, this is kind of stuff
I think I paid like $250 for that, didn't I?
Wow.
Yeah, and it was, I mean, it was a really low mint, very small number made, and it was like a complete music video that this guy had created. I mean to like comb through his list again and kind of see what he has, but no, I dig this type of stuff, man, because I think it's fun, for people to have these kind of NFTs. Like, hey, you have an NFT, you can watch a freaking movie, even if it's a 5-minute one. You can watch a whole movie right there.
That's I want to see a Mickey tarot card collab. That's what I want to see.
Yes, I'll be a B-list. I'll be a B-list terror actor. That'd be cool. I'll travel.
Cool, man. Awesome.
But yeah, I'm gonna buy one to keep, and I'm buying a couple to give away.
And so, do you have any drops coming up for tarot cards?
Yeah, I mean, we released our holiday series today. 13 Slaves to Christmas. To Xmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there a link on your? Here it is. There.
Yeah, right there. So we just released that today. Yeah. So every holiday season, I basically go out there to see which horror film I can find for holidays. For this year's 13 Slaves to Xmas. Nice. It's a horror anthology. There's like 13 stories. Of course, that's why they call it 13.
Nice.
So yeah, a lot of people get butchered in it. Yeah, so we offer pretty much an equivalent of the digital as wax, except there's motion. So basically, like there's a snow effect there and stuff like that. So
so people that bought some terror packs, they wanted some terror. They wanted some terror in their life today. So that's awesome.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, got it, man. Hey, and so you can get these. I put the link, guys, in the YouTube chat if you want to go pick up one of the 13 Slaves till Christmas. You can't beat that. Is there some good screams in there in the jingles as well? That's what I'm assuming. That's cool, man. Very cool. And so, and how are you guys working with the companies? Are you basically just finding out what licenses you can get access to and then going from there?
Yeah, I mean, I work with probably like 6 different distributors right now.
Okay.
And they provide me films that I can showcase, or I request it, and yeah, so and then we come to agreement to make the cards. I usually split everything with them. So, like I said, I've kind of became more of like a marketing arm for them.
Yeah.
To like showcase their films.
Sure.
But what it had caused is such a long whitelisting process.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Let's not start about the whitelisting.
Whitelisting.
I won't comment. Not commenting.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You're using a whitelist? Is that what you're saying?
No, getting whitelisted by
Getting
Atomic.
Yeah,
It's
they've changed. They've definitely made it a
it's-
little bit
yeah.
trickier. I was fortunate to start 3 collections early and get
Yeah.
them whitelisted before all this, but
Yeah.
it's a little tough now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
become quite.
Not a little tough, a pain in the hole. A total
mean-
pain in the fucking
Yeah, I
arse.
mean, I gave
That's all. That's all my opinion. I'm not saying anymore.
yeah, I mean, I gave them like my contracts that I had with the distributors.
You're right.
They said no. I even like went out to the filmmakers and the distributors to ask them for videos because they
wow.
said they couldn't like verify the agreement. So I gave them like videos from
And
you know
still
the
didn't.
owner, and it still didn't.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
Man,
like and yeah, I mean, I was like, and I like spun up different collections that are, you know, like I have one that just shows actresses kisses, you know, like they
Right.
kiss the card. And, you know, I even told him like, look, this has nothing to do with films. This is just actresses, and here's their agreement. And they
Right.
still said no. And I mean,
Wow.
they gave like really bad.
Yeah,
reasons.
yeah, they're
I
not
mean,
good with the excuses. It's not,
Yeah.
I've seen a couple. Yeah, they're not good with the excuses. Yeah, but you did get whitelisted though, correct? At the end.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
saw that.
yeah, like about a month ago now, just all randomly, they just like finally whitelisted me. I have like no idea how or
man.
why.
It's because there's only like one person doing all this stuff anyway, so
was
he's
gonna
probably
say,
like
yeah.
super backlogged. It's
Yeah.
literally like Jonas. He's like,
Guy, it's
oh,
all
No.
like click.
he's the one
click.
doing all the verification, all the listing
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, yeah, it is tough, especially the orange level verification. But
Yeah.
I mean, I always suggest the best way, especially for people getting started, is make sure you have a website. Make sure you're sharing your art before you start creating NFTs. Make sure
I
you
make
put
sure I have a
your
brown
art-
envelope.
Right. Make sure you have everything cross-checked, you know, and like mint at least 4 or 5 templates, and like, ugh, it's a mess, man. But
Your
don't know.
DNA strands, a couple vials of blood, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. A pound of
right,
flesh.
at least, you know, one sacrifice on the full moon and stuff.
One soul. That's
Nah,
all.
I mean, it's at least a good way to you know, weed out the scammers, you know, even though they still pop up.
Hang on, there's an easy way to stop this dead rot of people dropping
Yeah.
of doing dash and runs. Is block the amount of money you can take out of wax each day. I mean, if you're a new person only minting for the first time, block them from only taking 1,000 out a day. But the other company took out 92 grand's worth. Or
the
92,000.
bestiary. Yeah, did you hear about that
Yeah.
one, Mickey? The bestiary guys.
I don't know.
Yeah, so the other, like, I think it was earlier this week, wasn't it? Crackers.
Yeah, it was Monday or Tuesday. I think they had a sale.
So it
And
was a card sale. And what
Cash
was
and
it?
dash.
Yeah, they made like 92K easily,
Wow.
and the next morning, totally rugged, dude. Like
Wow.
no Twitter, website gone, everything's gone, blacklisted. See your money later. Like totally.
So all their NFTs were the other
everything.
displays
The
were
whole
off,
the
too?
whole thing was whitelisted. It was a whitelisted project. They had a game built up. They were going to have staking built into it. The whole
Yeah.
thing, and then they
Yeah,
just
glad I missed
bolted.
that one.
Yeah, but
Wow.
they, you know, it was a non-docs. It was kind of what we were talking about earlier, non-docs project. So you don't know who these guys were.
Man.
They had Twitter and Discord that just basically blew up overnight. So you're having 10,000, 12,000 people in your Discord in days, which is not
But for me, hang on. If you're not following anyone in the industry, or you're not following anyone on Wax, if you're following 10,000 followers and you follow 0 people, that's always a red flag. Anyone for
big
anyone.
red flag. Yeah, big red flag.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's all basically it's all those Twitter marketers from before that were doing, you know, Twitter marketers for influencers. Basically, you get 100,000 followers or you get 100,000 views or whatever.
Right.
Those guys have just moved into the NFT space because they can make more of a profit. And what they're actually doing, I should do a show on that. A guy did a whole investigative report on this. Basically, he found out this one guy that has done this. He's now up to his 10th reg pool, and basically he's just one of these marketing guys, and he writes out to he finds artists, and he basically corners the artist. He's like, hey, look, I'll give you 30% of this take, but we'll sell, you know, $1 million, you know, over the weekend. And so whoever goes for it, they all get screwed basically in the end. It's one big rug, and the guys walk away with a ton of cash. So be careful out there. I'm sure a lot of people that have projects right now are probably receiving those DMs on Twitter, going, "Hey, let me market your project to my 100,000
It only
followers."
costs 1 BN. It only costs like 600 quid from the send a text out for it. But you look at their followers, and it's like 250,000. And I have actually called them out and gone, "Yeah, you have a lot of bots there, mate."
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I've watched. There's a great program on. It was one documentaries I watched. I think it was on ABC over your side, where some guy claimed they could get 3 people famous from buying bots and all this, and actually showed him buying the bots on Twitter, on Instagram to follow his fans. These 3 people, and one of the guys ended up being famous. But he had 500,000 people following him, and they're all bots. They're all fake.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I do think if Atomic Hub wants to really stop the rug pulls, it's blocking the amount of money people can take out when they're a new company set up here.
Yeah, almost like it's staked a little bit. In other words, like it's staked inside, basically on a bigger project drop. In other words, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Another thing is always make sure that we can buy with wax. You know, no mention to Hot Wheels, but I'm sick of only buying in USD. It was nice to see some other drops at least you could buy with wax, which was nice. You know, so hopefully we'll continue down that road. But yeah, so anyway, tarot cards, check them out. They have more stuff coming down the line. They have the 13 Screams pack right here that is out right now, and we put those links in the YouTube chat. And so let's move on to Miggy. Miggy, you have some new stuff too, man. Other than the the surfboard, you have
Windburn.
Crypto. What's going on with this, man?
Yeah, here I'm gonna drop a couple links in our chat.
Do it.
So I actually have a couple collaborations that I dropped one today. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Thomas Kincaid collection. Apparently it's a pretty, old collection that's pretty popular. They do the guy used to do a lot of artwork for, what's now like greeting cards and holiday type postcard stuff. So I was recruited by a company to help them. If you scroll down, it'll be in the top. Oh, well, there's the first one. So this first drop that I'm doing is with a company called KrypticStudios. Yeah. I met this guy named Michael Fukunaga. He's the son of Jen Fukunaga. Jen Fukunaga is the creator of Funimation. So they own, like all the major anime IP that exists.
Wow.
Mike Fukunaga is his son. He used to work at Funimation and do voice acting and stuff like that. So recently, he created his own animation studio called Futaku. I met up with him in Dallas, and he wanted to do some NFTs. So he gave me about 6 NFTs to do a drop of. And all these pieces are all created by his animation studio. Nice. These are actually being used for a music video. I can't really say for who yet, but after this drop, hopefully I'll be able to sell those other NFTs because they're tied to some other pretty big IP, and then that'll kind of bring everything together. But these are scenes out of this music video. If you go to my NiftyBC's, I can show you how I have the drop set up for that.
Let me. The NiftyBC's link was.
It's in the chat. Yeah.
No, it was broken. I think there's been a misspelling. I'm not sure if it's spelled right.
I might have misspelled something on NiftyBC's. But yeah, NiftyBC's and the Cryptic Crypto collection is mine. I have all the drops set up. So I have 6 NFTs that I'm dropping for this Futaku collection. What I'm doing is the first 2 are going to be available in a drop. They'll be $5 each. The third one, you'll have to blend the first 2 to get. Then the fourth one, you have to blend the 3 that you have to get the fourth one. And then the 5th one will be available tomorrow to buy as a drop. Okay. Once you collect all 5 of those, there's going to be 1 NFT available. There's only 101 that'll be minted. I called it Senpai. You'll only be able to get that one if you have 1 of each of the NFTs. And so on NiftyBC's, they have this new proof of ownership whitelisting. So it makes an easy way that you can pick from a template, a collection, a schema. You can even pick a token and a certain amount of token. You can create rules and either abide by all of them or have them picked by 1. But with my rule setting, I have it set up to where you have to have 1 of each of these NFTs. If you do, okay, so yeah, you can see it. So the 3 girls are going to be the drop that come out tomorrow by themselves. You'll need this piece to get the final piece. So this one is just by itself, individual drop.
All right.
The other 2 that are next to that are going to be the starter ones. Those are going to be the main ones that you need. Those two are going to be available tonight. The drop will start at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the Ichi and the Sharo is just the city and car. I just use like basic names for Japanese.
Okay.
These will be available, and then you can see in the description it'll tell you that where you could use for the blends. So you buy these first two drops, you blend them together,
Right.
Then you'll get a third drop.
Let me look at the blends here. And these are just regular blends, not super blends, correct?
Just regular blends, yeah.
Okay.
So just you have to own the NFTs, you blend them, then you'll get these NFTs. So these two you only be able to receive through blends, and you'll need all the pieces to get the final one. Gotcha. So the first one you'll blend for will be, I think one of the other, but yeah, here it is. So the first one with the city, you'll blend the first two and get the city, and then this one you'll have to blend all three to get this image. So those two will only be available in the blends. Yeah, you have to have every single one to get the final piece. The final piece I'll show you after this next blend. Yeah, but these are all created by Futaku Studios, all part of their animation team. So real dope like anime that they made in house. You know, again, Mike is part of the Funimation family. Like his dad is the creator of Funimation. So
cool, man.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to do this collaboration, man. Like I met him in Dallas and you know, told him about NFTs and he was super excited. And I was like, you know, he showed me his artwork and I was like, man, your art is perfect for wax. You know, like just the vibe, the sea of it, you can gamify it. So I wanted to do the blends to kind of, you know, make it a little fun. You know, there's only 2,000 available of the first three base ones.
Okay.
The next two the two that you see here, there's only 500, and then the final one, there's only 101. So and that's gonna be it. I do have some reserved that I'm gonna be doing a very exclusive list for Bro members.
Okay.
But it's just gonna be like a couple of that are already there. So when you click on the guy with the flute, the senpai, he's going to be the final piece. So I have rarities all laid out for these two. The first three, I think, are going to be a mix of common and uncommon. The next two, I think, are going to be rare. And then this one is a legendary. So this one is a whitelist by proof of ownership. And if you go down to the description, it'll tell you you have to own all 5 Futaku Genesis NFTs to access. So all you have to do is you have them in your wallet. When you go to this drop, you'll be able to buy it. Or you'll be able to receive it, and you get one. You'll be able to get one for free every week.
Right.
So every 7 days.
So they're going to need the Kazoku, the Ichi, and the
Sharo, and then the 2 blends. Yep.
And then 2 blends, and then you'll be able to get the senpai from there. Correct.
Right. Yeah. And yep. So the senpai is free, but you have to have all the pieces, and you can get 1 claim every week. And so that is just like I said, as long as you hodl those NFTs in your wallet, it'll automatically give you access. If you do not have the NFT, you will not be able to buy that. So it's a cool new way of trying to, you know, use this new structure. The next drop, I think I'm going to have exclusively for, like I said, Bro members, that it'll require you to have a membership in your wallet and at least 1 Ken token. Yeah, so those are the drops that are starting tonight and then tomorrow, and then Senpai will be available on Sunday.
Nice.
The one on the very left is called Christmas Moonlight. That is the collaboration I have with the Thomas Kincaid collection.
Nice.
This one's called Christmas Moonlight. It's part of their Christmas edition. Thomas Kincaid is a very big collection, very well known. We're trying to get into the NFT space. So I had a company recruit me to do NFTs because they were selected to make these drops for Thomas Kincaid. Nice. So there's 10,000 available. And so I've decided to go ahead and kind of kick off this idea of greeting card NFTs. Nice. Because they wanted to make these kind of that holiday idea that these are digital greeting cards. So I actually own the website Greeting Card NFTs. So I'm super excited. Awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to start this process of getting, you know, these greeting card NFTs out. And so starting with the Thomas Kincaid collection, I'm going to offer them the use of my site to list these NFTs because these are going to be digital greeting cards. And as they go through the seasons, you know, I'm going to either set them up with their own collection or continue to do a few collaborations until we can get them, you know, whitelisted and verified on Atomic Hub. But this is their Genesis drop. Again, it was all sanctioned by the Thomas Kincaid studio, all approved. Everything is, you know, all kosher. And I'm very excited to get this going because it's a very well-known collection, you know, and I was, you know, very blessed to be able to have the opportunity to do this. So 2 big collabs that I've got to do. Yeah. I'm so stoked, man.
Kincaid. This is Thomas Kincaid. He's pretty well known.
Are there any like unseen art in this collection, or
Possibly. It just depends. I'm gonna be getting connected with the studio, so there's a chance that there may be a bunch of unreleased art. And he does stuff from like Disney, all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So like, if I have, no matter what, I'll have the opportunity to mint a lot of these NFTs. I don't know how many are gonna come out of my collab section, but I got this one, so I'm pretty proud of it. I'm super stoked, man. It's crazy, you know.
Really cool, man. That's so cool, Maggie. You're always in the mix, man. You're always doing something new.
It's crazy. And these are only $5 greeting card NFTs.
Yeah, I was just going to bring that up. Yeah, great idea. You know, what would be nice when Nifty Block's got to come up with some kind of customization. Like you have this, and then you can customize some words on it. And then you have a real like greeting card that you bought that like has some NFT value. That'd be really cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so much potential, especially for someone smart like you. You know, I just make NFTs, you know, but for actual people who can code, program, create, you know, more art, 3D stuff. Because imagine, you know, we could advertise this in Uplift, you know, advertise this in Altspace. And so those are the kind of ideas that these companies aren't even thinking about right now, because they're only thinking about, hey, let me make an NFT. And so I'm at least very grateful to get this opportunity, because I can introduce them to that kind of stuff. They'll be like, hey, not only can we make it, we can also put you in the metaverse or build you a freaking holiday card building that people can go to and see your greeting cards. You know,
there you go, TC. You got to add a Hallmark version to you and Mello's store, man.
Thomas,
you know, you could buy greeting cards for other uplifters and stuff. That'd be really cool.
Because they have, you know, they're doing the postcard thing on Uplift, and so like just extending that even more to like, hey, greetingcardnfts.com. You can find seasonal greeting cards from all kinds of companies, artists, whatever.
Cool, man.
Sorry, guys. Just really quickly. It's nearly 2 a.m.
No worries, guys. That's why we had you on first, man. Thank you for holding out for us, man, and kind of sticking with us.
We wish we could stay. It all sounds awesome what you guys are doing, and thank you for having us on.
No worries. Come back anytime, guys.
I'm falling asleep. Sorry, guys.
No worries. Have a good night's sleep, guys.
We'll see you soon, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.
I'm super stoked for the Futaku one, because, you know, as long as I can continue to develop this relationship with them and get them started with their collection, there's a chance that I could have tiny chance that I can get some animations made from them,
which would be insane. Dude. That'd be so crazy. Because
like this art is awesome, man, and they have, you know, a big spectrum of what they can do and what they can offer, the different styles. They can script things, they create storyboards, like everything. So they have character designs. You know, I'm even considering possibly getting them started on some type of generative character project where it's not just a head, but like an entire character that has randomized, you know, attributes or something like that, especially anime.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. You know, the PFP thing. You know, I don't think it's going anywhere. I just think it's gotten played out where it's at now. You know, I just think that it has to switch up, and I think action ones are going to be the next one.
Yes.
I think any moment now they're going to allow GIF or video for your PFP, and then I think that's when things are going to change even more.
Yeah. So the cool thing about these NFTs is that you'll get to actually own art, you know, that's directly on their website. So these are from that, you know, music video, from different storyboards that are already being put out and being created. So it's definitely a once in a lifetime chance, I guess, because these are their very first NFTs, you know, both the Thomas Kincaid and the Futaku collection. So I'm so lucky to be able to do it in a year. You know, I think it'll be realize how much of a big deal it is, but like for right now, when people are kind of figuring stuff out, like, hey, if you get these NFTs now and you hold them, like they're going to be pretty valuable because of just these companies and what they represent and the type of people that they work with. Like, I'm hoping to get Funimation to promote this drop. If I can do that, then man, I'll die.
Yeah, dude, this is really cool stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, because the thing is that these are the collectors we really want in the market, are real anime collectors, real comic book collectors, real card collectors, because the thing is that they have a different mindset when it comes to collecting, where they want to hodl, they want to hold the value, they want to not just be a bot that just quickly flips it, you know, for like a cent.
Right.
And so I think we need more of those collectors in the space, you know, and I think getting animation studios like this that already have a built-in audience is the way to go, you know, even like with Hot Wheels or with GPK or any of that stuff, you know. I think it's so important to get those people into the space, because they're going to collect, they're going to hodl, they're going to market it the right way.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, just imagine, you know, they're in with the first animation studio to come out of Funimation in a sense, because Mike Fukunaga has been a big part of that company, and what he brings to the table is immense just because of what he's connected to. And so, there's all kinds of things that I can't even mention, but man, like there's a chance that NFTs will get to come out that I'll get to help put, that have so very big IP. You know what I mean? Especially in the anime world, because Funimation owns like everything, and they own a bunch of Sony IP too. So it's good times, man. I'm very appreciative of these connections that I've been able to make. But like, imagine that, buying that NFT and getting that scene, like
exactly.
Yeah, it's like the movie thing, man. Like that's so cool, getting owning that 5-minute movie, man. Like I'm gonna cherish that for a long time, because people don't realize how big that is now. A year or a couple years from now, that's gonna be like, oh man, you made this 5-minute NFT movie, and it's gonna be like a major deal. You know what I mean? Like, so this type of stuff, like I think you're right. Like this is what it takes, because the more professional companies we can get involved, especially for Wax, to help promote and build this ecosystem and build this community, it's all for good, because there are other things that we can do that just supporting this blockchain helps in the bigger picture, because the more we can support them, it'll enable them to do the things that they want with the overall community, like being green, being proactive in supporting projects who plant trees or clean up the ocean or stuff like that. And so I'm happy, to be part of the Wax gang and bring in places like this, and for them to trust me enough to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, of all people, like, I don't know, man. I never imagined like I would be doing this kind of stuff, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, I don't think anybody in the space probably thought they'd be where they are now a year ago. I mean, when I first heard about NFTs, I never thought it would get to this point on a personal level for me. Like where it's like, oh wow, this is what I do every week. Like I release an NFT, like, and it's accepted, and you can build stuff, and it's like, and also like what you were saying about like, getting a piece of this animation stuff entering into the NFT world, even with current, collections out there, like Boneheads or any of the other collections out there where we're all trying to build something kind of a little bit bigger. You're getting these pieces that are kind of like the preludes, it's like, imagine having that sketch of like the very first Simpsons, like movie, and you have that cell. It's like, in the collector's market now, that's worth a ton of money,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's like eventually that will catch up to where I think things are going with NFTs. So yeah,
100%, man. So no, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity, because I've been working on everybody else's projects for these last several months. Like I've been so behind, and I finally had some time to catch up a little bit, and being able to do this kind of stuff is awesome. And I do want to mention that if you go to my Twitter, there is a giveaway until tonight. Sign up, drop your Wax wallet. It's the previous post on that one where it says who wants a first mint, because I'm going to give away one of the first mints, one of those, to somebody, and then and then it's going to kick off at the same time as this ends. That's when the first two will be available to buy. And then tomorrow the next one, and then Sunday Senpai will be ready.
Yeah, hop in there, guys, for the giveaway there from Miggy. There's the Twitter for him as well. Just pop on in there. And we're going to be doing a giveaway of that surfboard too that I showed earlier. Time Traveler on Wax from Null to Zero, which is on Twitter. He'll be doing a giveaway of that, I think, starting tomorrow. So
nice. I'm gonna give away one of those surfboards you made for me. That was totally sick, man. Like,
awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna put those on Solana too. So
for sure.
I had a mess up with one of the minting things today, but I'll get it all fixed. But there'll be 10 more of that same model, except with a nuclear green top on Solana. So I'll send you one of those too.
Nice. Awesome.
So you have a collection. But anyway, so that's awesome, man. So lots of stuff has been going on. Miggy, as usual. And before we get off with you, we got to still talk about the Ken. Bro, 420, man. Like, we can't let that go.
We're hitting the road pretty hard. Before we talk about this, let me mention NFT the movie is going to premiere at Sundance in January, bro. So I will be in Sundance in January.
Nice. Look at you jet setting. And man,
we'll be in there premiering the movie.
It'll be Miggy in a scarf, some sunglasses, sipping on a martini.
But for this project, man, we've been working very hard. We started the membership in November on Ken's birthday in New York. we're rolling it out until Christmas. So as of right now, we just by going to these events and kind of talking to the community around there about this project, we were able to go from 15 memberships to now 100 just in these last 2 conferences. So now we're gearing up for the next week of conferences that we're going to be hopefully trying to double those numbers because again, by Christmas, this will be the sales will end and you won't be able to buy a membership until March. And just even this last month, we were already able to give back to our community of supporters who have this membership at least $150 in NFTs. One of the first collaborations we had was with Draco Dice. They dropped a NFT dice pack to all our members, and it was like valued at like $50 to $60, and now those packs are like $90.
I got the Draco dice.
I just saw today, and they sent some more Draco dice today. I just saw today we got some more drops, so our members are getting we've already given like almost $200 of $150 to $200 in NFTs, and we also gave away an Oculus too. We just picked a winner the other day.
Hey, how do you like yours? Didn't you get one yourself?
Yes, I got an Oculus from the team too. They rewarded me for, Ken decided to reward me for just all the work I've been putting into the project and just being boots on the ground and stuff and just doing what I can. I love it, man. I love it because it's a really cool way to really engage more with more of the community, especially as new people come into Altspace. I already have a few events. I'm going on here shortly to check out an actual a comedy show like that's happening right now. Actually, I forgot, an Altspace with the Token Gamer. So, so just now, in our 100 members, we've already given almost up to $200 of NFTs been dropped. We've been giving out free NFTs from our own collection to holders every day. Excuse me, and we have that Oculus that was already given out. So as of right now, if no other members join, one person out of 100 is going to win 10K. In 3 months. Because at the end of this 3 months, we're giving away a $10,000 backed NFT. So if you don't buy the membership now, 1 out of 100 people, that's the odds at the moment. Even if we sell out, 1 out of 420, would be the odds if we sold out. So you have until this Christmas. If you don't get this membership, you have to wait until March. Somebody out of right now, that 100, if nowhere grant, is going to win that money. So, I have to shield that because, like I said, we've already, if you were the first ones to buy it, you've already gotten like half your money back in NFT value. And plus to the guy who won that Oculus, he just basically got all his money back in value. Yeah. We sent him like a $300 Oculus, or we're sending him a $300 Oculus, and on top of that, we gave him a mint 1-of-1 NFT that also has value because it's made by Wooden Cyclops. Right. So, it's so many cool things, man. I'm super excited about this project because we're really able to finally focus on the community and giving back. So we've already had like 2 or 3 collaborations come our way. After Draco Dice, we had another collaboration. They dropped a bunch of NFTs to our members. We had the Crypto Sultan. He did this epic Bro watch that our members got for free. 3D Bro watch, man. It was like spinning in space on a nice pillow, like real cool. So like, yeah, man, it's super exciting that, we're finally able to give back and like, people are really starting to pour into this community and, really build off of what we hoped for, that we want this to be a collaborative effort, that once you join this community, if you have a project, you can work with us. Like we've already been recruited by 3 different projects to help work with them. And so they bought our membership and they bought our token. And that's great, man, I'm so stoked. It's been cool.
And now you can buy things on NFTBlocks with Ken token as well. Yeah. Guys, so you know that. So if you buy in on Ken, know that it's usable right off the bat.
We're encouraging Ken drops. Create Ken drops. Yep. I have a few Ken drops available. The Ken store is being worked on, so that website will be up and running soon. You'll be able to buy swag and gear with the Ken token. So all kinds of cool stuff, man. We'll have exclusive content coming out. We're working on creating events around the country so that way our members can come in and hang out. And if you're not a member, we can get you signed up. Yeah. But a lot of cool stuff, man, is going to be coming to the community for sure.
Exciting, dude. Exciting, man. Yeah, it's a fun end of the year moment, man. I can't wait to see what happens in 2022.
So busy, man. I thought this month I was like, I'm not going to be doing anything, and then now totally 2 weeks of events. There's an event happening in Puerto Rico that I might go out to with NFT the movie, and then nice, Christmas, man. And then Sundance in January, and then so many other projects. Like I'm just happy to finally get everything rolling, like with these drops. Getting that done, getting the Bro project on the roll. I'm finally able to work on my collection a little bit with the artists that I've been working with, and
cool, man.
It's good times, man. So I appreciate you doing this and having me on to talk
always,
about it.
Man. Doors always open, man. Always open. I always love to know what you guys are up to, man. You guys are always on the cusp, on the edge, man.
Oh, something else pretty cool too. So I don't know if you guys know about Wrap Snacks, but Ken, did a thing with Wrap Snacks. They're a chip company. They make the potato bag chips with wrappers on them. Pretty big in like Miami and Philly, all kinds of areas. But they're going to be putting our NFTs in some of their chip bags. Nice. So I just made 100 QR codes that I'm going to be printing out on cards tomorrow that I think they're going to be selling with some of their bags. And there's a chance that Kenny doll might be on a Wrap Snacks bag. So we're going to be giving out Kenny dolls for free in the Wrap Snacks bags.
Cool. For
the first time, like Cracker Jack style.
Nice.
So that's going to be going down tomorrow. Oh yeah, I got to go meet Wise and the Wrap Snacks team and give them these cards and either help them do that or see how this goes. But they'll be giving out our NFTs in their bags as QR scratch offs.
Love it, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That. Yeah, I like
always thinking out.
Oh no!
Wrecked. Where we go? He got rugged, man.
No. Yeah, that was all Ken, man. Rugged. He just took the idea from the bubblegum NFTs and decided to put it into the Wrap Snacks. And so, man, that's basically all I've had coming up, and there's still so much to do. But I'm super excited. I look forward to all these projects and these NFTs and more meetups and more events, man. I'm super stoked.
Well, Mickey, did you see what the word of the year was?
Do what?
Did you see what the word of the year was?
Word of the year?
NFT was word of the year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Collins Dictionary voted NFT as word of the year. So, I mean, for something that didn't exist, 2-3 years ago, it's now a word of the year.
Oh, yeah. Something people didn't even mention until April, really, and then now it's word of the year. That's great. So be on the lookout for NiftyBC's NFT Miss.
Nice.
We're gonna take over Christmas too, man. We're taking over everything with NFT.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, see those are the dice, the drops.
Yeah, so this one, we'll make this the next giveaway, guys. So if you haven't already, put in #M.O.R.B.S in the YouTube chat, and I'm going to spin right now. Let's see who's going to get this. It is for that the Draco Dice NFT. Let's see who gets it. Cryptophasia. You have won the Draco Dice Kush D20 Draco Dice. So all you got to do is go onto Twitter and message me, DM me at M.O.R.B.S15 with your wax ID. And take a screenshot so I know it's you, and I'll send it on over to you.
Nice.
That's cool, man. Awesome. So that's pretty much, I think, most of the stuff going on. Crackers has an advent calendar. Crackers, do you have that link by any chance that I could put up for people? So
2 seconds. Oh, Ken I was talking to I was annoying Ken the other day about it. Because he had his ID to do it, and then he forgot to do it, and I had it up already. So he wasn't.
Yeah, let me. I'm trying to see if I had it. So I don't think I still have it in here.
I'll have it for you 2 seconds.
So Crackers has done an advent calendar for the Christmas season. It stops selling on November 30th or December 1st, Crackers? Which day?
No, 30th at 59.59.
Gotcha. All right. So there's already been a bunch sold, so get them before you can't get them, because after that date, you cannot get them after that point.
No, I actually did a draw for the artists on what dates, and I think I left someone out by accident, but from the 20th to 25th, there's double drops each day.
Nice.
And I'm nearly sure Tarot Cards is features in it. Yourself, you feature in it.
Yep.
Nifty Blocks are doing something for it.
Yep.
Derb Cats, Humble.
Oh wow.
Humble Drawings.
Oof, there's so many people there.
So many people in there. Let me.
Amy's involved.
And you can only buy one of these NFTs.
Yeah.
You only
and that was my own downfall because I can't do a competition with them because I want to have one myself. So.
That's cool.
I'm doing an article on it during the week, and what I'm gonna do is I think the first way to do is I'm gonna send someone, whoever wins, I'm gonna send the wax to buy it because I can't give them to And I went in to try changing that. I could actually buy 2 or 3 myself so I could give them away. But sadly, I can't. Mellow actually features as well.
Awesome.
If you didn't see that, any observations there? Blockchain cards.
Yep.
I mean, there's some really big names.
It's
It
a
really
great
is.
it's the deal of the century because
Yeah.
it's only $10, guys. $10, and you're getting more than 30 plus artists sending you an NFT. That
Dang, did I miss the sign up to give an NFT away?
no, you can. No, you can. Do you want to give one away, or you want to?
No,
get
no, I
one?
mean to be on the calendar. I'm so sorry.
Oh, the calendar. Yeah, I think.
Dang
is
it, I
it-
did. Well, I know I
think
missed out, but I totally didn't
Yeah.
even. Sorry, I think you must have told me about it too, and I probably.
I told everyone. I've posted
I suck.
hundreds of times about it. So I
I'm
mean,
fired.
no. Look, Biggie. By all, if you want it, what I'll do for you, if you want to be added into it, I'd happily add you in. But I mean, what I'll do is I'll give you the list of wax address where you want to drop them something up to yourself.
Give them a New Year's Eve.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I know I need to make a Christmas-based NFT. I missed on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you got to do that, man, because I have Waxmas coming up too on the 18th of December, and that's a VR experience. Now you have an Oculus. Go inside those rooms with an Oculus. You'll trip out, dude. It's way
so
different.
excited.
Way you'll be able to do that. So Waxmas will be happening on the 18th. Tarot cards, you're welcome to join in as well. Send me some of your cards, and we'll put them in the Waxmas. Bring some tarot to Waxmas. It'd be great.
Which one did you get?
What was that?
Memory size did you get of the Oculus?
Ooh, I got the Big Daddy. I got the 280
really?
or 270. Yeah, I got the $400 one.
256?
Yeah, shout out to Ken. Thanks, bro. He was like, get the big one. I was
Yeah,
like,
we got to get Ken in here too, man. I haven't had Ken on the show.
Thanks,
we gotta
bro.
get him in here, man.
Yeah, man. No, the team's been great, man. They took care of us, and we're gonna be giving out Oculuses periodically. So we're gonna extend that love, to our community because we want everybody to join us in VR. So now that I have the headset, I'm gonna start having more events with Token Gamer Jerome, who runs our VR stuff, and we're gonna be encouraging. So the guy who won the Oculus, when he gets it, we're gonna have an event with him and invite him to come hang out with me, Ken, and the team who does have an Oculus.
Super cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Miggy,
So
can you tell Ken to do a bad Santa Ken doll? A bad Santa Ken doll would be fucking brilliant. The Billy Bob Thornton Ken doll. Come on.
I'm sure the blend is coming for it. Sebastian's been working very hard. Shout out to the team for getting their Dutchies sold out too. Ken swept the floor on them.
Man,
no more Dutchies, man. You guys missed out.
Right.
And
that's right. Ken swept the floor. I saw that, man.
What was $10 now is gonna be bottom floor $100 for a Dutchie doll. And
wow.
Yeah. Right. So I'll tell him we need the bad Santa Kenny doll.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Awesome, dude. So that's the advent calendar from Crackers. We got Ken and being bad Santa. We need that to happen. We definitely need that to happen.
That'd be brilliant.
So TC, how about you, man? What else has been going on with you lately, man? With Uplift and the bills, you guys have just been busy, huh?
Yeah, I just been nonstop building. Yeah.
I saw you guys got that big offer, man. Congrats to like sticking to it, and man, you definitely worth more for sure. And now you know it 100%. That's so awesome, bro. I can't wait to actually get into Uplift and finally join you guys. My plot's been sitting there just not being used.
Yeah, I'm pretty much doing 18-hour days now.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's
cool,
man.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen some of the previous episodes of the show, go back to some of the ones where we actually go to their builds. You can see all the builds that they've been doing, and they have not only the art galleries, which are amazing to look at, but the portal system is like
that's crazy,
next level, kind of like Inception shit going on.
Man, you and Mello been killing it, bro. Like y'all just been slaying that shit, man. Like
we're now in the survival map, so.
Nice.
Which is crazy to me, the stuff that you're building in survival, dude. The way it looks is insane. And you're doing that in survival, which is just like, whew.
It's like 5 times harder.
Yeah, easily, man.
Because you can't fly.
So it's a 5 times the price.
You got to mine everything, yeah.
And also know that TC has shops in those worlds that are, if you need some materials, go see TC and his shops. You can message him on Twitter, probably. It was probably the easiest way to get a hold of you, yeah? Yes, I'm a geek.
Yeah, Twitter's probably the easiest.
Yeah, so yes, I'm a geek on Twitter. You'll be able to get in contact with him and ask him anything you need about Uplift. He is the man to go to. He can help you build stuff. He can help you get your art in there and tell you how to do portals. And he works for hire with Mello too, so you can maybe get a build made from him as well. And they are no joke when they come to their builds, guys. They're detail oriented. It is very intense.
So good, man.
Yeah, it really is.
Have you seen the mall gallery? Not my
no,
build,
I don't think we've seen it. We should do that on the next show, man. Maybe
you
on Wednesday.
You actually should invite the Mountain Builder on here and see his Star Wars build. You'll just
let's do that.
The Darth Maul. I saw that.
I wanted to see
Unbelievable.
Yeah, let's do a tour with that. Let's maybe get in contact with him and get him on the show. And we'll do a tour.
I can contact him if you want to have him on the show.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe Wednesday or Friday next week if you can. That'd be awesome.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Yeah, because I like going through the
he's absolutely amazing. Really amazing.
Very cool, man. Well, cool, man. So I think that's pretty much it. Anything else, guys? You guys want to share anything else before I go?
I think we have Neon Space next Friday and Taco.
Taco app is coming.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Finally.
That's cool.
Finally talked to Taco, and have finally agreed to come in. So.
Great.
Who the hell is Taco app and where'd they come from? I have it, but I was just like, where the hell?
I think they're European group of 3 people.
Freaking love Taco app, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant. And Taco, the currency itself is dropping values. Really going up value.
You can now cash out all your blue on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're in you can do that.
Yes, awesome. That's perfect because I just had a blue drop, and shout out to the community for supporting and buying those blue drop NFTs. Yeah, I was able to buy new rotors and brakes with that, so yeah, much needed, man. Like,
real world utility right there. Real world utility.
Let me shout out Michael Amerson. He bought me this Bitcoin piggy shirt, Bitcoin piggy bank.
That's awesome.
Yes, I just got it like right before the show.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for Friday night, guys. I appreciate you all sticking with us, coming in every Friday and hanging out with us for a little while. We'll have some more shows next week on Wednesday and on Friday, starting at 4:20 p.m. that Pacific Standard Time, and we'll see who shows up next time. We just go with go with it as it goes, So anyway, have a good one, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Right, lads.